Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and they continue with Alan Wake Blind. So, let's read that manuscript page. Wake touched by the dark presence.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
So this seems to imply that Wake himself was, or will be, partially corrupted by the darkness. Okay, why did it stop? Like, by all accounts, it should have crushed me, right? I was right underneath it, and the angle, like, it cannot be supported by this building because it doesn't even extend that far. Like, look at the trunk of it. It ends kind of around here. Those are just like loose branches. They wouldn't support it. So weird.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Right? I don't think they are even standard police equipment. Obviously that's doubly true for a power supply company. Let me check this route first. Okay, it seems to end in a literal dead end. Which way am I going? I guess not this way, which pretty much only leaves this way. Okay. Okay, I'm dead. Unless I manage to find the light pretty soon. Okay, there's a page. Wake and Barry in the cell.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
I don't really think a manuscript of what's clearly fiction, at least at first glance, would pass as evidence. Like, the story is seemingly about some kind of a dark power possessing people, and I don't think a court would, would buy that. Even if there was a fragment in there about supposedly killing cops, like, I don't think that's necessarily, like, that wouldn't be a great look, don't get me wrong, because even writing fiction about killing cops is kind of dangerous ground, but oh damn it, but I don't think that's actually enough to like prove anything past the shadow of reasonable doubt. I'm not even sure why do I need the coffee, but... Oh, for fuck's... Apparently Alan Wake can double jump. In correct circumstances. For fuck's sake. Come on. Reach the lookout. So I guess the mine just contains supplies. Bunch of flashbangs. Okay.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Switch to pump action shotgun. Oh, it has a lot more bullets, like, available. And presumably it's also weaker, but I'll give it a chance. Like, it's at least something new, to try out. Okay, which way is the quote-unquote correct way? I guess that was almost like a short little arena for me to test the shotgun, but I have a feeling that this might be the actual way to go forward. Which again kind of makes me want to check the other. Unless they both meet, I guess that's a possibility as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is significantly weaker, but I will keep using it for a bit. I wonder if the two paths converge. The evidence kind of seems to point at that. Yeah, I guess they must, because this is another one of those searchlights, and there are more in the forests there. So I'm pretty sure the paths do converge. On this location here. So let's go forward from here.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Are those graves? Like maybe of the miners or something? Kinda weird, but oh well. Or is this straight up like a...
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Yeah, like, right, is it like straight up a graveyard, like in the forest? Okay, that's that.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Yeah, so if there has been like a mining town around, so I guess, you know, if people lived here, people would have died as well eventually. So a graveyard is not out of a question. Okay, I must say that I find the concept of the darkness possessing like cars and pipes to be kind of silly. Like, I can appreciate the actual Taken. They can be kind of creepy, but you know, possessed cars don't really frighten me. Like, they seem a little bit of a silly concept. Can I get inside? There doesn't seem to be anything inside anyway, so maybe it doesn't really matter. Wake and Casey.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Okay, Grey Peak Gorge. Originally founded in 1928, the Grey Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements the Bright Falls Mining Company built for its workers. The nearby graveyard, yeah right, is a testament to the dangers the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there, a grim reminder to be careful for those who remained. Grey Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. I imagine there must be a lot of towns like that, you know, that were specifically built for a single reason, for like a single industry, and when it ran out, like for example for oil or for gold or for other kinds of finite natural resources, and when they ran out, they were sort of abandoned overnight, indeed, as the sign here said. Oh, of course, it has to have one of those to make creepy noises when it turns in the wind of the night. Sure, that's exactly what I needed. Okay, I guess I'm ready to go forward. Though I saw something flashing. Ah, okay, it's the batteries over here, which I can't pick up because I have a maximum amount of them. Come on, that is a little silly. Like, look at this. It is the stove of darkness. It is the fridge of doom and the tractor of unspeakable torment or whatever. Like, come on. Okay, I'm actually dead. I'm super dead, unless I move into the light, like, pretty quickly. Cross the ghost town. I'm pretty sure I just did that. I guess not quite. Oh no! It's the steam engine of desolation! Oh, okay. I guess maybe I should have been a little more intimidated. Okay, there's another thermos of coffee. Okay, I picked up a key to something. I guess it's the key to this. Not much else to find here. So I guess I'm ready to actually open that door and see whatever's inside. Safe haven. Flare gun ammo.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
So is this entire manuscript that Wake wrote, which is actually currently happening, also a work of plagiarism? Pick up hunting rifle. Oh, I can switch the shotgun, right? I actually prefer the hunting rifle. It seems more powerful, or at least more satisfying to use. Okay, the darkness really has something against trees. Like, it really seems not to like trees very much. Okay, there are some...
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Some of those arrows and another cache. Okay. So I guess this is unreachable. I can't enter this.
Birds.
Oh, come on.
Birds.
And danger. Danger, do not enter. Unstable mining complex, danger of collapse. Okay, sure, why not enter that? Seems like a great idea. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Do they though? Am I supposed to go the other way? Again, I'm confused as to which is the main path and which is the side path. But I guess this goes deeper underground. And I'm supposed
Without
to...
warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
I'm supposed to get out, but then again, that did seem...
Alice? Alice!
That did seem pretty plot significant, so I guess I'll check the other side. Even though that's kind of a dick move, because presumably judging, you know, for all that Alan Wake himself knows, his wife might just currently be getting murdered or something. But oh well. The exploration isn't going to conduct itself. Does this just go in a loop to where I already was? Okay, there's a manuscript page. Nightingale in the Majestic.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Okay, I'm kind of confused yet again. Because there's light. Oh, I guess that had just solved itself. Okay, that's a bad place to stop. But there was more ammunition for the hunting rifle. And there was something else glowing around. Okay, so should I go back and check the tunnel where my wife was? Well, seemed to be. I guess I will, and if I find nothing, I will just speed it up, so that you don't have to watch it. So it was like... Oh, well, screw that, I guess. I'm not able to go back. Well, hopefully I didn't miss any of the pages in there. I really would prefer if the game was more clear as to which is the main path and which are the side paths, so that I can explore the side content first, and only when I'm satisfied and I've had enough of exploration, I can safely follow with the main plot.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Okay. Okay, but this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to pause here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!